Me again. On today's 30-minute mechanic, we're going to take that turbo right over there. We're going to set it in here, see how it fits. I think it might hit the alternator. So we're going to kind of have to do some finagling, kind of figure out what's going on. So hang on, let's dive in and see what we can do. Y'all completely forgot to remind me to get my socket out of the drain pan. So I just had to do that, and it was disgusting. So, here we go. Let me grab my turbo, and I'm gonna set it right down here. I think it's gonna hit everything. I was thinking before that it was offset the opposite direction and it wasn't gonna, that it would clear. But we are not gonna clear anything like it is. Really need to loosen it up so I can rotate that compressor side. Let's see if we can do that. I'm having one of those days where I can't find nothing. Get over there. Like a 13mm socket. So, try to make do with a half here. Yeah. Get on there. Oh my gosh. That won't go in there either. How about half of these? Half of these I can't get it. Here. Okay. Oh. Something else, so maybe we can put a cheater on it. How come I can never? See, that's wrong. Let's try it this way. Never get that. Testing my patience. Oh my gosh. That was loose. That was not. That one's loose. You know what? If I do it this way, have a better angle. How many times am I going to drop the wrench? That one's loose. That one's loose. This one is about to be loose. Yeah. All right, now I got that center. Get that compressor loose. Should be able to turn it now. Yeah, we can turn it. Cool. All right. Let's head back over here. Okay, Mr. Turbo. Now that we can rotate, we can turn that. Or it's kind of pointed down. There. Oh yeah. Totally not gonna work like it is. Nope. See if we can find something to stick in there to hold it in place. That's not gonna work. As you can see right down here, those two flanges are not anywhere near lining up. Now, what we might be able to do, I have seen some 45-degree 45-degree T4 flanges that, gosh, this thing's heavy. Rotate. You know what I can do? Hold on a second. Yeah. Wow. Am I struggling with that? I'm struggling with that heavy turbo, and I forgot I made one with the 3D printer. I don't have to struggle at all with this one because it weighs nothing. So yeah, see how we're not gonna line up down there. If we rotate it, I'm afraid we're gonna get too high. Although this hood has a pretty good bump in it. So what we probably should do, our best bet here is to probably cut our turbo kit right here where it's welded, rotate this flange just a hair, weld it back. That way it's rotated and down lower. I think we'll have plenty of room to do that. It'd almost be awesome if it was right about there, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that. If I just kind of rotate around the same plane, maybe I won't screw up my downpipe too much. Rotate around the same center. Yep. Okay. Next, this thing is awesome. Now, I guess next move here is to get the belt off, and then we probably take the alternator off. Wasn't hardly plugged in. Neither was that. Wow. Okay. Take the alternator, take the belt off, take the alternator off, and then I can get a little better idea of what's going on there. Maybe get that bracket off, and then we can cut the bracket off, cut the bottom off when the smog pump goes, because we're not using a smog pump, and that'll just be in the way down there. So let's find, I don't know what that uses. Let's see. A 3/8? Hey, it is a 3/8. Well, that's the wrong way. I'm just making it tighter. Yikes. Come on. Okay. All right. Belt off. Lay it up here so it doesn't end up in my drain pan too. Now we might change our perspective here. All right. So we can get a couple of bolts out here. I think that's probably 13. That looks a little bigger. That might be, check. Not 100% sure. Bigger. That one's definitely 13. And the bolt in my box. Need my 10mm. Grubby 10mm. Wrong way. Come on, get over there. The charging cable off of it. Man, I hate how they routed that charging cable just right over the top of everything. Particularly right by the distributor stuff. That's not a great idea. Then your ignition starts picking up all the noise from this thing. Not a great plan. Okay, that one looks bigger than 13. Let's see. Yep. 14? That's fine. 14. That would be a big nope. Should have known. I think that says 15. Ah. Yep. 15. That's a long bolt. Well, what's the deal? What's going on here? What? I mean, it's right into the radiator hose. Really? Yeah, there it goes. Okay, come on. Get off of there. Okay, alternator is out. Stack it right here. Set it on the floor there where I'm sure to trip over it. Now, what other bolt? Man, what the heck? There's one there. Where is the other one? Bolts. There's got to be one like right back in here somewhere. How in the devil do you get to it? Hello, Ford, what are you doing to me? Let's see, one bolt holding this thing on. Oh, there's another one. How do you, ooh. What? Brake clean. What in the heck? There's one right there, but it's behind the tensioner. You have to pull the tensioner back, and surely not. I'm dripping sweat everywhere. Well, well, I didn't do much today, did I? Let's see that bolt right there. Good gravy. Or from this side, maybe. Of course, that one doesn't fit because that is probably not a metric. Well, at least get that charging cable out of my way so I'm not constantly messing with it. And my Ford, why have thou forsaken me? Why do you make it so hard to get? Huh. And all my Chevrolet friends they're going to be laughing at me, making fun of me. But you know what? It doesn't matter what brand you work on. They all have their weird idiosyncrasies. They all have goofy things that you just got to know how to do. Everybody says, put an LS in it. It'll be easy. You know what? There ain't nothing easy about LSs too, because there are all kinds of weird old ones with different different trigger wheel things on them and different heads and different, I mean, they're all weird. It's all cars. All cars are weird. They all have their problems. Mopar's got their weird stuff. Ford has their weird stuff. GM for sure has their weird stuff. You know, you say, yeah, small block Chevys are all the same. Nope, they're not. One-piece seal, two-piece seal, long water pump, short water pump. What cylinder heads do you got? Whoops, the bolts go the different direction. They're all weird. Okay, enough brand car stuff ranting for one day, I guess. I got to look up and see how you're supposed to take this thing off. So I'll come back tomorrow. Kind of got a late start on it today because I was doing some other stuff. So that's all we're going to do probably for today. So let me get you in there. As you can see, mock-up turbo is all over where the alternator mounts. Now my other car, I moved the alternator to the other side of the engine. On this one, I think we're going to modify the hot side because I don't want to monkey with the factory serpentine drive on this car. So we're gonna do a little cutting and chopping and modify that hot side, kind of move that turbo over because we got plenty of room over here. We got a ton of room, and I got 4 fingers at least on both compressor and turbine there. So I think we're gonna have plenty of room if we just kind of move it over to the passenger side. Okay, that's gonna do it for today's 30-minute mechanic. Got the alternator off, got the belt off, test fit the mock-up turbo that I made with my 3D printer. If you don't have a 3D printer, get a 3D printer. They're cheap, they're awesome, you can make stuff, and I love mine. We got turbo test fit. It's going to crash into everything. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't, but you know, that's how it goes with hot rodding. Sometimes you got to fix things, modify things, and make it all work. So like, subscribe, ring the bell, tell your friends, and we'll see you next time on 30 Minute Mechanic. Bye.